Welcome once again, YouTube. Here we are, SPW, episode 11. We are already past 10. We're in the double digits. Do you believe it? It happened actually very quickly. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for joining us. Who do we have here but the women's champion, Supergirl, coming down to the ring, standing, minuscule 5'5" and weighing 120, but don't let that fool you. She's definitely proven time and time again she is a fighting champion. Belt not on the line tonight because you know what? Next week is our next pay-per-view. It's called Spiderverse Shenanigans. Basically, Spider-Man's going to be playing home team to the pay-per-view next week. And of course, this one's going to have her title on the line against who else but Rogue of the X-Men, her #1 contender. If you haven't been paying attention, it was literally just a fraction of a second between Rogue holding the belt and Supergirl holding the belt, but they've met several times in the ring since, and it seems like Supergirl's gotten the better of it, but I don't know, last time they were in the ring, they were kind of working together, and it seemed almost like there's been a bit of a camaraderie building between these two, so we'll see if that ends up holding up through the pay-per-view when the belt's on the line. But who does she have coming down to the ring tonight? Episode 11, SPW, and Elektra making her second appearance. Alrighty. She's one of my favorites as well. Obviously, I've mentioned time and time again, I think Daredevil probably at the top of my list. He's one of the few that I guess I suppose I like more than most people. Not, wow, that sounded not how I intended. But, I just feel like he is a popular character for sure. But he's not exactly like A-tier, Avengers level. Clearly, he's like a street level guy, right? So, they tend to not quite get I guess the favoritism that some of the Avengers and the A-listers get, but that doesn't, everybody's got their own personal favorites. Everybody likes the A-team, but you gotta respect the guys fighting on the street level. Anyways, here we go into the match. Now we got Elektra versus Supergirl. Kicking things off, episode 11 of SPW. And these ladies are going back and forth. Wow. I mean, already. Yeah, there's already been 2 quick turns. Supergirl started off strong, and then she seemed to be on the receiving end, but then suddenly she's kind of gotten back on top right now. Again, she likes to fight in the cape, proving, really disproving my theory as far as, the cape's getting in the way. A lot of heroes choose to lose it when they get into the squared circle, but Supergirl's just making it a point of pride. Just choosing to represent Team Superman, Supergirl, and the super people. And they all wear capes. Red, blue, and capes. But honestly, she looks great. Straight out of the movie The Flash, you can tell. I mean, it's almost... if you'd have created her in this game, if you'd have made a Supergirl video game and you created that character, I think you'd be pretty happy with the end result. And this is just a community character in WWE2K23. It's pretty incredible what you could do. All the respect to all the creators in the community. But anyways, back to the match. I mean, same with Elektra. I mean, she looks just right out of the Daredevil series. She's on top right now of Supergirl. Throws her against the ropes. Oh, mistimes her shoulder. She clearly ducked down trying to flip her over, but didn't quite land it just right. Ooh, Supergirl. There you go. That's how you do it. She does the old under, over, and through. That's how you time it. Just adding insult to injury on her opponent. Oh, stuns her and goes for the pin. Oh, but see, Elektra, crafty veteran, goes for the rope break. Rolls out one side of the ring, thinks she's got a second, doesn't realize Supergirl's stalking her from the other side. Oh, stomps and a leg drop. Oh, and just laying it on. Chest stomps on the outside. Oh, but Elektra is going to have none of that. Lands a swift kick of her own. Back and forth these two go. Actually, both very experienced in the old fisticuffs. Oh. Breaks up the count. Oh, no, she doesn't. In fact, Supergirl seems content. Okay, there she goes. I was going to say, I'm like, she doesn't seem in too much of a hurry to get back out and try to continue laying on punishment. But here she goes. Oh, no, what's this? Power bomb. Oh, quick thinking by Elektra. Manages to get out of that one. Swings around and a DDT on the outside. Oh, she's lucky that didn't bust her open. Ooh, thrown into the guardrail, but oh, quickly out of the way. Counters back and forth. Oh, Superman punch. Elektra laying out, I mean, basically, her own competitors' moves against her. Oh, mistimed. Went for the body splash just as Supergirl was coming inside the ring. And a little bit of a miscue. That's bound to happen. That's what happens in live sports, you know? You never know. Oh, but what is this? Wow! What a counter from Elektra. I think Supergirl's seeing stars at this point. I know that she can go to outer space. Superman has many times, but does she want to be there right now? 1, 2, ooh! Still kind of out in a daze. Elektra taking full advantage. Oh, man. She definitely looks the bigger and stronger of the two, but don't let that fool you. Once again, Supergirl, always deceptive. Oh, nice moves. Relentless attack from Elektra. Oh, what is this? Going for a submission hold. Kind of a scorpion leg lock here. Can she do it? Supergirl definitely feeling in trouble right now. Manages to get out of it. Elektra still recovering, but okay, now Supergirl managing to get the tide swinging her way a little bit. Oh, lands a spear in the corner and stuns Elektra with some stomps, stunning stomps, and then quickly going for the pinfall. This could do it. 1, 2. Oh, but no, Elektra approving. I mean, she's got a warrior spirit after all. She is one of the world's deadliest women. Don't let the looks fool you. I mean, she is draped in head to toe in red. That is the ultimate red flag. That I've said several times. Once again, the scorpion leg hold put on, but... Or, you know, you could call it a half Boston crab. There's lots of things, but it seems like with Elektra, I don't know why, but scorpions seemed appropriate. Supergirl trying to will Elektra back into the ring instead. Oh! Breaks that tailbone. She might be sitting on a donut for the next week or two. I'm just saying that is a terrible injury. It's one of the more hilarious injuries. Oh! And quick to recover, knocking Elektra over the ropes. Oh, what does she have in mind? What is this? They're going to use the commentator's table. All right, okay. Well, it's a good thing that Supergirl managed to stop Elektra in her tracks. What she was planning on doing, and clearly she had some nefarious thoughts in mind. Oh, locking on the old body lock twist of sorts. Oh no, she's tapping, but she's outside the ring. Ref didn't even see it. How about that? Oh, if this ends up going the other way, that's a big deal. Oh no, Elektra manages to get Supergirl. What has she got in store? Oh, she is using that table to her own advantage. I don't think she's super concerned. Oh, there she goes. I was like, wow, we're at a 7 count. She almost looked like she was more focused on using that table, which honestly would disqualify her from the match. So I don't know if that was the wisest course of action, but really it just goes to show that Elektra is willing to do anything that it takes to win. Oh, to prove my point, goes up top, but oh! Again, Supergirl very quick to recover. landing vicious stomps. Oh, repeated stomps to the chest. And now she decides to go up top. Taste of your own medicine. What has she got in store? Oh, body splash from the top rope. And waiting, nefarious thoughts in mind. What is this? Once again, goes for that pump handle slam, stunning her opponent and the pinfall. This might do it. 1, 2, 3. Supergirl defeats Elektra. Wait, what is this? Rogue's got Supergirl's belt. She must have snagged that. I mean, it was Supergirl wore down to the ring with her. So how about that? Rogue. Just kind of wanting to show. I mean, next week these two face off at the pay-per-view. I think she's just saying that this is my belt, not yours. But clearly, Supergirl is like, you got to win it first, lady. Karen. Oh, I can't wait. Next week, these two gonna face off in Spiderverse Shenanigans. Ooh, I can't wait, honestly. Oh, this is gonna be good. We're gonna have to make it something special. I don't know. These two have faced off before, so if we're gonna go put the belt on the line, we might have to, I don't know, put these women in a cage. Let me know in the comments. We still got a week to think about it. Just let me know in the comments what you want to see these two face off, and what kind of event you want to see, and I'll gladly make it happen. If not, one way or another, we'll make it entertaining, don't you worry. Anyways, we got more matches in store tonight. What's coming up next? Alright, folks, we're back, and who do we have in the ring? But looks like Spidermen and Spiderman. Oh, wait a minute, hang on. That would have been, hang on, the Joker and Red Skull were supposed to appear in this match, but Venom and Carnage have taken them out? Oh, alright, sure, why not? This is legal, I guess. That is clearly Carnage and Venom and Spider-Man and his own protege, Miles Morales, in the ring. How about that? I guess we're gonna let this continue? Okay, sure, why not? Let's do this. Once again, next week's match is Spiderverse Shenanigans, so let's kick it off with a tag match. Oh, wow, what an incredible move by Miles Morales. Perfectly kicking things off. All right, now Spider-Man, Hurricanrana, there we go. I expect nothing less out of this match. Oh my gosh. The Symbiotes versus the Spidermen. This is going to be some good stuff. Here we go. Spider-Man and Carnage. Carnage making his first appearance on SPW. Same with Miles Morales, actually. How about that? One of the fan favorites. We're finally getting to see him. There we go. Spinneroonie. I don't know what to call that one. Let me know in the comments. There's too many moves to keep up with. Miles Morales. Oh, climbing and landing some mad, crazy shots. Once again, climbing up, elbows with a back spinning heel kick. Just showing off his spider prowess. Carnage throws him into the ropes, bouncing back and forth. Oh my gosh, what's going on here? Oh, German suplex into a pin. Spider-Man quickly in there to save his buddy. Venom having none of it. Immediately tosses him over the top ropes. Uh-oh, and he's going outside. Who knows what's going to happen now? We're staying inside the ring with this action, though. Well, never mind. I should put my foot in my mouth, just as I did. Everything changes. What is happening? Miles Morales attacks Venom, and the Carnage finally catches up to him. Oh, lands another suplex. All right, this is just chaos, folks. I mean, clearly, these teams have some personal beef that they need to squash, and apparently they're laying everything on the line tonight. Oh no, what is Carnage doing now? Oh, dropping Spider-Man to his back as Miles Morales stuns Venom. Oh, he mistimes it. Almost lands a spear right to Carnage's face, but Carnage ducks underneath. Speaking of ducking underneath, there goes Miles Morales under his legs, kicking him in the stomach. Double underhooks. Oh, and a DDT straight out of Mankind's playbook. All right. Man, these teams all over the place. Wow. Miles Morales and Venom all of us starting to duke it out on that side of the ring. What's happening? Carnage. I think, who's the legal man? Is there anybody? Oh my gosh. It's just too much. Oh. Apparently Carnage and Miles Morales are in the ring, and the ref has stopped counting, so I guess they're the legal men. I'm not going to lie, I lost track. This has been too much to keep track. Anyways, Miles Morales, finally. Oh, well, I was going to say he had a moment of a lead. Oh, looks like Carnage was trying to get out of there, trying to wisely tag in Venom, who seems to be the fresher man right now, but instead catching a knee to the face. There we go. Miles tagging out. Spider-Man coming in. Deciding to, attack the legs of his old nemesis, Carnage. Cletus Cassidy. I forget when he first appeared, but couldn't have been long after Venom. Am I right? Manages to land some elbows and get out of the corner. Spider-Man was trying to look like do a double team move, get him in his own corner, but instead lands a furious flurry of blows, but doesn't manage to even get a 1 count. Oh, wow, tries to go for a spin. These teams know each other so well, it's almost like they've been in each other's heads for a long time. Symbiotes, I don't know if you played the Insomniac game, Spider-Man 2 of late, but man, I couldn't think of a better representation of Venom, and I couldn't wait for honestly, I think there's going to be a DLC. That's just my personal beliefs, that they're going to have a Carnage DLC instead of bringing him back for his own game. Yeah, I mean, you know, don't forget, it's brought to you by Hallucination Games. I try to stay on the know. Again, if you're not sure why we're called Hallucination Games, we're making a game of our own, people, believe it or not. I say we, but it's mostly me, and then I got a couple of buddies helping me with the music, but for the most part, yeah, it's just gonna kind of a one-man show. We're trying to make an old school classic RPG, a la Final Fantasy kind of style, and you know, again, I've mentioned I'm a kid of the 90s, so you know, that's just sort of the type of thing that we're going for here. But honestly, bringing it back to the 90s, that was my favorite age in pro wrestling. I mean, the early 2000s is also great, don't get me wrong. I feel like I'm getting back into it currently. Like, there's definitely some good characters. Mostly the stories, you know, that's always what drives it, I would say. But you gotta have just star athletes. I love The Rock, and The Rock getting back into it. I can't wait to see him. I'll probably see him at WrestleMania. That'll be one of those pay-per-views I might have to finally check out. I mean, Royal Rumble's up at the top, but also WrestleMania. That's got to be number one, am I right? Let me know in the comments which one's your favorite. Hell in a Cell is a personal favorite. Always has been. Oh, no! Wait a minute. 1, 2... Oh, my goodness. Carnage, as I was talking. Reminiscing, in fact. Carnage has gotten into the driver's seat, and he stunned Miles Morales. Not even looking for the tag right now. Oh, went for the moonsault. Oh, he might have been playing possum. Miles Morales, he definitely got stunned there for a minute, and Spider-Man had to save him, but he seems to have recovered. Caught a second wind. Oh, and he's... getting indecisive. Ah, see, there's the problem. Can't give him too much time to recover. He looked like he was trying to get back to Spider-Man, but seemed to have maybe been a little bit dazed from being unconscious a second ago. Oh, no! Carnage! What is this? Oh, wow! What a combination! I love that attack through the ropes. Oh, and then he lands that German suplex, snapping the neck. Oh, my goodness. These teams really going back and forth. Uh-oh. Miles Morales looked like he was about to try some kind of a backflip, but didn't give Carnage enough credit. He recovered too quickly. Oh, lands a kick to the chops. Carnage takes after Venom. They both always have these big smiles on their face. If they weren't such sharp teeth, you'd almost be like, oh, those are some sweet fellas. Okay, Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Right now, oh no! Miles Morales! Wow, what a move through the ropes! Spinning DDT. After getting the fans on his side, he's starting to feel it. Starting to hear the music. He's got those beats by Dre. Oh, all right. Here we go. Stunned Venom now putting on a submission hold. Oh no, going for the face stomp instead. Oh, deciding to tag in. Tag in Spider-Man. Spider-Man looking fresh. All right, smart move. Oh, lands a kick to the face. Looks like Venom's recovered on the side there. Oh, but still, Carnage looking pretty beat at this point. Oh, but still, always able. I mean, that's something about supervillains, am I right? They're always able to recover at the last minute. Make that last minute gasp. You think they're dead, practically laying there, half their brains spilled out. And suddenly the guy reaches in just to check their pulse or something, and then... Anyways, that's what I expect out of Carnage. Just you try to pin him and all of a sudden... It's like just a crazed chihuahua. Back to the action. Here we go. Kicks and dodges. Spider-Man and Venom once again back in the ring. Why does it always seem to come down to these two? Always. This rivalry, it's just one for the ages, really. I mean, it's almost Herculean, right? I mean, it seems like a Greek myth, these two. Just two sides of the same coin. Darkness versus light. A tale as old as time. Beauty and the Beast. Don't tell him I said that. Oh, hey, whoa! Spider-Man manages to counter quickly. 1, 2, oh, I thought that was close. He was close to the ropes, that's for sure. Spider-Man getting to his corner, tagging in Miles, but oh, Miles and Venom. Oh, Venom almost seems to have a personal grudge against Miles. Lands a quick headbutt, and then it goes for the pin like it was nothing, but I think he clearly underestimates his opponent right now. Carnage dives under the ropes, trying to get back to his corner. Ooh, Miles Morales misses, but manages to catch. Oh, Venom off the ropes on the rebound. Oh, and see, once again, Venom, Spider-Man just immediately back at each other. Spider-Man stun, Carnage stun. These are the two legal men, but uh-oh, Venom's got the upper hand right now. Throws Miles Morales into the corner. Last massive body splash. Oh, man. I was looking at the stats of Venom. I feel like I said that he was only 6-something before, but then I'm like, I looked at it one more time, and I found one that says Venom 7'6", 500 pounds. Based on everyone else in this matchup, I feel like that is appropriate. Miles Morales, 5'8", 140. I mean, this is a mismatch if I've ever seen one. I mean, even Spider-Man, undersized, underweight compared to Venom, not even fair. Spider-Man, 5'10", 167. Carnage, 6'1", 190. Really, just the Symbiotes. I mean, if you think about it, they're each two people in one. Eddie Brock and the Venom symbiote, and Cletus Cassidy and Carnage. I mean, it's 4-on-2. The Spider-Men are clearly at a disadvantage every time that they face off against these guys. But oh wow, nice moves. All right. I dig that little wow, break dance action. Did you ever see the movie? Okay, this dates me. Electric Boogaloo. Actually, it was called Breakin'. The first movie was called Breakin'. The second movie was called Breakin' 2, Electric Boogaloo. Oh my gosh. Speaking of Breakin', that might have been it for Spider-Man. Oh, but no. Miles Morales boogaloo's in. and rescues Spider-Man. Oh, but Carnage on a rampage. Carnage just unleashing his namesake right now. Spider-Man manages a quick dropkick. Alrighty. Finally getting some offense going. His A-game and his offense. There he goes. That's what I've been waiting to see. Some Spider-Man tag team action. What do we got in store? What is this? Nice! Spider-Man flings Spider-Man. They're the Spider-Men. Which one would you say? Is it Spider-Man, Spider-Man? Or is it just Peter Parker, Miles Morales? He's fighting without the mask. So right now, I want to say Miles Morales. It's okay. But really, they're both Spider-Man. I was always confused by that, I'm not going to lie. It took me a while to be okay with it. Venom, uh-oh, 1, 2. Spider-Man didn't even seem too concerned. I don't know, like, I feel like Miles has been in there for quite some time. Venom, the symbiotes really are just swapping out left and right. Oh, but there we go. Maybe catching him by surprise a little bit with that clothesline. But wisely, Miles Morales steps out. Spider-Man swings in, lands a stiff kick to the jaw. And here we go. Oh, that same move. But he's got to remember, again, in a tag match, you always got to keep an eye on what the other teammate's doing. He keeps getting opportunities, but oh wow! Did you see that in the far corner? He dove through the corner of the ropes to get Venom. Just putting everything on the line here. It's almost like he's hearing me. Did you hear me, Spider-Man? Did your spidey sense tingle? To take out Venom. And then now the thing is, we need to get back in the ring and take out the legal opponent. Oh! But Carnage all over that, telegraphing it. And then, see? The villains know what to do. Wisely deciding to go after... Oh! Miles! But Miles landing a move. Wait a minute. Double team action. Spider-Man, what's he doing? He took too long. Carnage recovered once again. This is too much. Sorry. I needed a drink. This has been exhausting. Back and forth. Just like the stars in the upper left-hand corner say. It's too much to keep track. 5 stars. How about that? Wow. Diving through the ropes. Landing again. That same spinning DDT on the outside. Just on the concrete. Just like an inch of padding there. That's not going to do much. I mean, we're talking about your skull here. Back and forth. These teams go. My goodness. I don't know what we're gonna have to settle this somehow. Obviously, the next pay-per-view is Spider themed. We're gonna have to. I don't know. I'm kind of feeling like I'm gonna need to split these teams up, and I'm gonna just need Spider-Man and Venom to settle their beef, and maybe Miles Morales and Carnage. I think that seems appropriate. I know Spider-Gwen's also waiting in the wings to make her appearance. Spoiler alert, but why wouldn't we have Spider-Gwen? Of course, we're going to have the whole multiverse, including the Spider-Verse on hand, if we're going to do a Spider-Verse themed pay-per-view. Oh, Carnage. I mean, literally, how appropriate for this match to have Carnage. I mean, it is his namesake. And once again, Venom and Spider-Man, these two, I don't think, are ever going to really settle this beef. Somehow it seems like in the comics and then perhaps in the movies one day it'll happen where these two are able to bury the hatchet, wipe the slate clean, squash the beef, any of the things. Just be able to figure out how to get along in the same universe. Especially since, you know, Venom, not the worst guy, but man, trying to be a good guy, but I mean, maybe that's why he just hates Spider-Man so much, he really just can't quite live up to I mean, Spider-Man's kind of like Batman for Marvel a little bit. He's sort of like that. Well, no, Superman. I'd say Spider-Man is Marvel's Superman. Because really, he's, I mean, literally wearing red, white, and blue. Just kind of trying to always do the right thing. But I love the gritty realism of comics these days where it's a little less two-dimensional than back in, you know, the 30s when Superman... Oh, Spider-Man dives and makes the tag. How about that? Oh. And Miles, once again, failing to... So that's the other thing with the good guys. They're really not thinking to wisely just maybe take out the guy on the side that you know is going to try to break up that pin as soon as you land that shot. But also, they're trying to save time. I mean, it is a veteran move. Whoa! Jumping nearly across the ring. Stomping the chest, but again, failing to take, well, I mean, not advantage, but to take out the opponent who's standing mere feet away. Oh, no. Not again. Spider-Man's still unconscious on the outside. This time, I think he's got it. 1, 2. Oh, my gosh, how? Miles Morales still kicks out. This is just ridiculous. Refusing to quit. I thought for sure that Carnage had it that time. Spider-Man is nowhere to be seen. Miles Morales is on his own. There he is. All right. Man, this is too much to keep up with. But again, going for the mandible claw. Putting out, this time, getting the rope break. Spider-Man, this time, finally conscious and ready. But Carnage, I think, gets frustrated and decides to tag out. Don't mind me. Sorry, getting a drink. I don't know how these competitors aren't exhausted. Oh, Venom makes a critical error, but manages to recover, and how about that? Decides to go for the pin. Miles Morales breaks it up. Oh, big knee. I think he's ready. Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Carnage just seems to be going mad right now. I mean, he's a bit of a berserker, so why not let him do what he does? What was that? See what I mean? Carnage pulling out all the stops. I mean, really? Cletus Cassidy. I mean, is this Woody Harrelson in there? I'd like to think so. Remember Woody from Cheers? That'll always be my Woody Harrelson. Oh no, Spider-Man stunned, and now he's getting the mandible claw. Literally, he's just choking the life out of both of the Spider-Men. Slowly but surely, now he's going to the top ropes. This man knows no fear. I mean, none of these men do. They're Spider-Man, right? Oh, whoa. Spider-Man counters. What is this? Lands a powerbomb out of nowhere. How did he do that? And then manages to tag out. Oh, it looked like he was going to try and continue a little bit of offense, but Miles looks like he's at least caught his breath a little bit. Venom's over in the corner looking probably the freshest of everyone in this ring right now. Wow, I mean, Miles going through the ropes again and lands the DDT. How does he manage to do that? It seems like such a difficult move to set up, and yet he's done it 3 times. Wow. I guess I should take this opportunity since this match is going so long. Hey, look at that. He finally stuns Venom. Maybe he's going to throw him back in the ring and decide to pin him. But I'll take advantage again of the opportunity. And mention, again, Hallucination Games. Just kind of a little independent game company I've started. But I'm making an RPG, and I've already made one. Actually, on RPG Maker on the PlayStation 4. It was kind of an exclusive for the PlayStation 4, so I'm going to make some videos where actually I'll be playing that game. It's been years since I played it. I want to say it was about 3 years ago that I made it. And since then, I've been working on a new game for about 2.5 years. And then that's the one that's going to be our, we're to a 9 count. 10! The Webheads! How about that? Spider-Man? As I'm talking about Hallucination Games, I was just going to say I'm going to start some videos where I'm going to play my old game, and all of that's going to lead into the promotion of my new game that I'll have coming out sometime in the future. So, excited for that, but I'm also equally excited for Spiderman and Miles Morales making their tag team debut, and man, putting on a show, because really, that was back and forth all over the place. I thought for certain that Carnage had the better of them, but I just feel like all of this is just coming to a head. Next week's episode's gonna be our pay-per-view. Don't worry, you don't need to pay any money. It's more of an event. Our 6-week event, we'll call it. I just like to stick to pay-per-view because that's what it was always just called in my head, even though half the time I didn't have the money to pay or be able to view it. Occasionally I did, though. There was some classic WrestleManias I remember watching. Royal Rumbles, just good old-fashioned fun when I was a kid. You gotta love it. But anyways, we got one more match, believe it or not. And not even sure what we got coming up next. Oh, wait a minute, I just remembered. Yeah, I'm excited for this. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I know we are leading into a pay-per-view, but this is one I've just wanted to see for quite some time. So you know what? The winner of this match is going on next week to fight for the Hardcore Championship. So this is a hardcore matchup between clearly Deadpool coming down to the ring, Ryan Reynolds, straight out of Wrexham, standing 6'2", weighing 210 pounds. You know him, you love him, Deadpool. Do an entrance routine. I expect nothing less of the merc with the mouth, the mad genius. And who do we have him coming down to the ring? Oh, this is a classic Marvel vs. DC. I'm excited for this. As soon as we see his opponent, I think you'll know why. Deathstroke coming down to the ring. Not wearing the mask. Some call him Slade. I like to call him Deathstroke because, frankly, look at those ninja swords. I mean, come on. Deathstroke, Deadpool, their color schemes. This is a classic, good old-fashioned Marvel versus DC. Who came first, the chicken or the egg? But man, are they ever very similar in style and appeal. I honestly love Deathstroke because I frankly, I don't know. Anybody tied in with Batman is going to be one of my faves. But once he became kind of the villain for Robin and the Teen Titans, I'm like, oh, I like him even more now. Slowly making his way to the ring. He's in no rush. He's an experienced warrior. He knows to conserve his energy. Deadpool, on the other hand, putting on a show. I mean, as far as mentalities, this guy is a focused warrior, almost a samurai, you might say. Or probably more akin to a ninja, I guess. But Deathstroke standing 6'4", weighing 225. Little bigger, little heftier, little older, but a little more experienced. So, you know, obviously, these two, as far as skill to skill, this is, again, a match I've been wanting to see for quite some time. But whoever wins this is going to go on to face our hardcore champion, Daredevil. Next week, it's Spiderverse Shenanigans. And here we go. Oh, hey, what's this? A quick stomp and then immediately to the middle rope. Oh, what was that? That looked like it hurt both of them. Caught Deadpool in the shins, but kind of hurt his rib a little bit. All right. Deadpool, this is the first time we've seen him. Actually, this is the first time we've seen Deathstroke at all. So, welcome both of these guys to SPW, but Deadpool has been in tag action. He's one of those characters I'm like, man, he's got a lot of options for tag teaming. And with his movie coming up soon, I'm like, I feel like I will be forced to make a tag team out of him and Wolverine. And honestly, in no way am I disappointed by that. That's going to be total fun. They may have to make a run for the belt. We shall see. Now that we've got our tag team champions, the Teen Titans, bringing them up once again with Slade in the ring. I'm sure I don't know, maybe these two might be willing to even tag team. Like I said, Deadpool's got a lot of aliases, a lot of friends and foes that, you know, he's just one of those guys that's kind of in the gray area. I mean, he once was a bad guy, now he's definitely more of a good guy / anti-hero. But, I mean, same could be said for Slade. Oh, wow, a springboard off the middle rope. Deadpool clearly seems to be the more agile of these two. Oh, youth and a little bit of crazy definitely helped fuel his tanks. But Slade, again, the more experienced, I want to say soldier, but he's a soldier of fortune. He's really more like Snake Plissken, or, you know, Snake from Metal Gear. Kind of the same thing. But, man, definitely one of those grizzled veterans. Oh, sweet chin music from Deadpool. Puts him on his back. 1, 2. Woo! He was stunned. I thought that might have been it. Wow. Deadpool really putting on a show right now. I mean, he definitely does love to perform for the crowd, and this is the first time he's been in solo action, I feel like, and in the main event. Look at that. One quick leap to the top rope, and it wouldn't be Deadpool without talking a little smack. Oh! Lands a karate kick to the face and goes for the pinfall. Oh, 1, 2. Oh, man, I thought I might have done it. Sorry, my good old-fashioned voice starts to kick in. One of these days, I'm not gonna lie, I've always wanted to do, one of my favorites is Hank Azaria as Brockmire. So I could do the whole match as Brockmire, but then it'd get a little bit R-rated. Nobody wants to hear R-rated matches, do they? I don't know. Sorry, can't. It's too much fun. I do love doing this, whether or not you're paying attention. But I do appreciate those of you that are watching. I really do, because a lot of this is just for fun. I mean, you know, like I said, this is just stuff that I want to see. Hence, this match in particular, the perfect example. But I just hope that my nerddom can give back just a little bit. If it can entertain you for a half hour at a time, that's what I'm shooting for. Roughly a half hour. But you never know. Oh my goodness, and through the ropes! These guys just go nuts. I just hope that if I can bring a smile to your face, I mean, this is all just for fun, not just for me, but hopefully for you too. Like I said, yeah, it's all in good fun. Even though we're watching supervillains. Anti-heroes? How do you classify these two? Honestly, these two are up at... Deadpool definitely once was a villain, is now anti-hero. How do you feel about Deathstroke? I kind of like him more, but he was almost more of an anti-hero, and now he's more full villain, at least I think. So he's gone kind of the opposite route, but I don't know. Let me know your thoughts, because I'm kind of curious. I just like both of them almost for the same reason, I suppose. They're very comparable either way you look at it. But again, we got Marvel, DC. These are a little bit of clones of each other. And they seem to be going back and forth like they have the same skill sets. So it's just playing itself out in the ring. Oh, backspinning heel kick from Deathstroke. Stuns Deadpool. 1, 2. Oh! That was close. I thought for a second Deathstroke had that. Deadpool once again showing his healing factor. Oh! What is that? An RKO? 1, 2, and then Deathstroke kicks out. These two just going back and forth. What is happening? And another RKO. 2 in a row from Deadpool. I love it. 1, 2, 3. The second RKO did it. All right. Deadpool, the winner. What is gonna happen? Oh no. Is Deadpool... Oh, see, what was I saying? Never trust a merc with a mouth. Oh my gosh. No respect. Just definitely taking advantage of the fact he's like, what? I got Marvel money. I got lawyers. I got like an army of lawyers. What you gonna do, Deathstroke? You were in a canceled franchise, and I'm in a never-ending franchise. Ha ha! Sorry, I'm getting carried away. But that was awesome. Deathstroke and Deadpool. Deadpool coming out ahead. How about that? Earning his shot. Oh, I'm excited. Deadpool and Daredevil now. Man. So looks like that's going to be just one of the matches. Another title on the line. Clearly, we're going to have at least 3, it seems like. 3 title belts on the line. Once again, another SPW pay-per-view brought to you by Hallucination Games. I may have trailed off in that story, but the point being is I'm going to have more videos of me playing RPGs that, well, one of them that I created. And then hopefully down the road, maybe another, maybe more, maybe at least another game that I have created as well. I'm currently working on that one right now, so, you know, I don't want to jump the gun. But at the very least, I've got one done that I plan on doing some videos for. But either way, SPW is going to keep on chugging. Next week, we got our next pay-per-view. It may end up being a 2-video pay-per-view again. It just depends on how long the matches go, because apparently there's a cutoff for how long a video can be to maintain the quality that I want. And if it's got to be 2 videos, I'll just upload 2 videos pretty much back-to-back. So don't you worry about that. You just watch each one. I'll just add a 0.5 to the second half of it, and there you go. But anyways, thanks again for watching. Definitely appreciate everybody that's watching out there. It's been nice to kind of hear some of your comments and see the views ticking up, and I definitely appreciate it. So keep watching. I'll keep putting out content, and this will just keep on. This train will keep on chugging. All right, you all take care out there, YouTube land, and good night.